We made it. The last Monday of the year. Today's December 27th. This is what's happening in the world, literally what's happening in the world outside edition. My name is Reagan, and here are your past week's headlines. Me, how I'm doing? I don't know, a little bipolar and borderline schizoid tendencies. That's where we're at, but I'm fine. Fauci, that little Capricorn hobbit, came out and said that boosters are essential to fighting the pandemic. So get boosted. Israel banned a slew of countries from international travel, and the Omicron and rising interest rates slumped the stock market on Monday. Also, Build Back Better got slammed shut by Manchin for the final time this year. Sloppy Joe went into Christmas with a 41% approval rating, which is the lowest recorded for his entire presidency. Quebec went into lockdown, basically, and Costa Rica and Panama detected their first case of Omicron in Panama, a 50-year-old man who traveled to South Africa to work on a mining operation. How noble. It's basically everywhere now. Scientists have also discovered 77 species living beneath Antarctica's Ekstrom ice shelf. Fascinating. They include a saber-shaped moss animals, unusual worms. German teams said there's also evidence that this oasis of life dates back to around 6,000 years. Then old Sloppy Joe got a new dog named Commander.
Hey, pal. How you doing? How are you?
Adorable. The little fluffy fireball personality is the newest member of the Biden family, a German Shepherd puppy.
And gave a speech telling Americans to get vaccinated, and of course, nobody listens because he's asleep. And on Monday, Omicron became officially the dominant strain in the U.S. as the U.S. grew at its slowest rate ever in terms of population growth. And Jennifers still don't tip. Stocks jumped up again on Tuesday, and scientists discover a 70-million-year-old perfectly preserved baby dinosaur curled up inside an egg. And also a millipede is a separate discovery as giant as a car. There's a shortage of rapid COVID tests, but Biden says he'll get more, but nah, not really. We don't even have enough tests. We'll have enough tests for 2.25 for every American, but those are going to be used up by the richest 10% who travel all the time. Back to the news. Death rates rose 17% in 2020. You can guess why. COVID, drug overdose, life expectancy decreased. In fact, the biggest life expectancy drop, 1.8 years. That's the most in 75 years. So is that a decline or what? The NTHE, nobody cares, can't play the Beijing Winter Games, and a lot of them are testing positive for COVID. Putin again threatens military action against NATO.
In this sense, we have made it clear that any further NATO movement to the east is unacceptable. We're simply asking them not to deploy their attack systems over at our home.
A po lady from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang died at 91. And now you gotta pay your ridiculous school loans again starting May 1st, even though Biden says he was gonna get rid of school debt. Yeah, total bullshit. The FDA signed off on an umbrella corporation antiviral Paxilton. I think that's what it's pronounced. That's what it's called. It's little Pax. It fights severe COVID infection, but there's only gonna be a certain number of people if you got money to afford it. So good luck. U.S. markets hit a record high again on Thursday, too big to fail. An explosion in ExxonMobil plant in Houston. Yay for oil and gasoline. And China went into lockdown, so get in your house and shut up. Don't use social media. Don't dare talk shit about your all-powerful leaders of the universe. Keep your mouth shut. Biden signed some more tariffs on China's Uyghur products from the Xinjiang region. China was pissed, but basically this is an attack on their authoritarian human rights violations. Yeah. Just go to a prison. Just go to a prison in America. Talk about human rights. You want to make a phone call? Oh, that'll be like $10. The White House also signed off on $241 million to help railways and ports. I'm sure Pete Buttigieg is creaming his pants right now. The CDC says listeria from salad packets from Dole, Market Fresh, I don't know, some other bullshit corporate names, are poison, so don't fucking eat it. Biden then announced in some creepy-ass fashion that he, like an animatronic way, that he's running for re-election.
If I'm in the health I'm in now, if I'm in good health, then, in fact, I would run again.
And if that means a rematch against Donald Trump?
And I don't know what planet we're on anymore. He also lifts the travel restriction to and from South Africa. There's a baby crying, and I'm going to pause this. The Northwest froze over. It was a state of emergency in Oregon, and 260,000 COVID cases were reported Thursday in the U.S. Kentucky people hit by the storms get to live in state parks now. Some of them, they're opening up state parks. 76 people were killed and thousands of homes destroyed, just completely leveled. Then back on the West Coast in LA, a teen girl was shot by police misfire. The Bidens got a Let's Go Brandon prank call on Christmas Eve. I saw Don't Look Up. I reported on that already. It's a really fun film. I think you should try it, watching it. I tried posting clips, but it was copyright blocked, of course. So.
When we're all 100% for sure gonna fucking die!
Hey, Kate.
Sorry.
The UK set a third straight day of record infections on Friday or Saturday. In Paris, its second straight consecutive day of record infections. So it is climbing there. Thousands of flights worldwide were canceled. Hundreds of Delta and United flights because of a labor shortages, Omicron spread. They just couldn't work it out. They couldn't, pump any more money into to get people little viruses across the globe. The James Webb lifted off from South America and now has to travel like 1 million miles, unfold, and not have any fuck-ups along the entire way. Yeah, cross your little 8 fingers for that one. And lastly, there were protests for democracy in Sudan on Saturday. And the same day, Pope Francis says there should be an end to polarization and people should start talking to each other and pay more attention to those in poverty. Because that's what Jesus did. He was one of the outcasted. And it's been a great time. Been a fantastic year of reporting. I've just got my feet wet. I'm just now sort of comfortable with presenting a program that's viewable, that has some funny parts, a few, and I take notes all the time. Sorry I'm not able to get to everything. I just pick the main highlights. I pick the main events I think that you should walk away, the takeaway from the Doomer Wizard, yours truly. Okay, it's been real. Hope you enjoyed the update, and don't get sick. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, thumbs up, subscribe, go to my Patreon, PayPal. It all helps keeping what's happening in the world going. Maybe I can get to 1,000 subscribers next year. Maybe. That's when I'll be able to monetize and get annoying Google ads so that it'll play the same song 20,000 times over. You want that? I don't want that, but we'll see. Okay, thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.